Hi, how y'all doing? It is Friday, March the 1st, 2024. Here in Ontario, Canada, the sky was cloudy in the rise, but then the clouds broke and we've had blue sky all day. Temperature went up too to about, 7? Right? From really cold to warm again. I had a terrible night. I did. About midnight, my left foot started cramping up so bad I couldn't get it to stop. I woke up, I had to get up for about an hour and I kept on, doing stuff to it, trying to get it to uncramp. I finally got it to calm down enough after about an hour, went back to sleep, woke up at 5, doing the same thing, went back to sleep. I spent a while with, massaging it and cracking it and all kinds of stuff. Woke up at 7. As soon as I woke up, I wanted to lay in bed for a little while. It couldn't, it just started cramping up again. I tried laying down this afternoon, did the same thing. I was like, oh man, what's going on here, right? Something caused the fibro to flare up in my body again. Maybe it was what I ate last night. Who knows? It's probably what it is. That's usually what causes it is, whatever you're drinking or eating. I wasn't around any chemicals or anything like that. So, yeah, it sucked to be me all day. It did. I've had a headache. It started last night. It's gone now. I started feeling better around 3 o'clock in the afternoon, but I've been really pale all day. It seems to happen with the fibro. I guess it's the lack of circulation or something like that. But this too shall pass. It always does, right? And if it doesn't, well, then I guess I won't be talking to you anymore, kind of thing, right? Yeah, well, let's hope for the best, right? Have no fear. This always works out. The Schumann's at 19 today. It is. My ear is humming. It was ringing really loud, and then it started humming all day. It's getting louder again. It's so annoying. I'm not sure what's going on with that, but it must be the energy or something. We're going into the first quarter moon phase tomorrow, or last quarter moon phase tomorrow. So we're under a lot of really strong energies with all the CMEs and solar flares and stuff that have come off the sun. So yeah, I watched a guy that, he's an energy reader and stuff like that. And he said a lot of people are feeling this way, dizziness, lightheaded. It's because we're not grounded. Remember I said everybody could feel like the other shoe's going to drop? Well, that can cause anxiety, you know what I mean? Because we know something's coming. So then you start wondering what it is. Your ego wants to know, what is it? What is it? So I can prepare, right? But you can't prepare. So it causes distress, anxiety. So maybe I'm feeling that for the collective. It's possible. I told you Schumann's at 19. I wrote a couple things down. Oh, the Texas wildfires. I read a thing the day that started in the news that I read, independent news, right? And it said that there was a weapons manufacturing plant or artillery manufacturing plant, the largest of the United States, in the United States for the United States, that's in Texas. And I was thinking, well, if that could be a dark hat installation, maybe that's the reason for the fire. They're taking it out, right? That's how they do it. That's how they've taken down the GMO farms and stuff. That's why all the cows and the chickens and stuff got, killed a couple of years ago. Because we won't have no GMOs. Big Mama don't like fake shit. It has to be good for the earth, and GMOs aren't, right? There's forests that they do, the tree planting thing. They get, young people to go plant a bunch of trees and everything, and all the seedlings are GMO'd. Scientists or whoever went back years later in the forest that they have planted, and not a living thing in the forest other than the trees. Nothing will live in there. No plants, no bugs, no animals, no birds, nothing. right? It doesn't. Nature does not like fake either, you know? So these things are being taken out, and fire seems to be the method of choice. So that's what I see as happening, okay? And it's being done by the good guys. I also noticed that a YouTube video I was watching, an adventure travel guy, when he was in Slab City, he was talking to one of the residents, and the resident pointed over, yonder, right through the desert. They said over there, there's guns going off, and there's smoke in the sky. You hear them explode and stuff. And the YouTuber Chris Muslist was like, "Oh yeah, when was the last time you heard it?" And he says, "Well, we hear it quite often. It's you get used to it." He says, "But for the last couple of years, it doesn't seem to be happening." And I was like, yeah, eh, because shit ain't like it looks. You know what I mean? There's a reason why that isn't happening anymore. So, and it's for the good guys. Because Big Mama don't like her Earth being destroyed. That's just how it goes. Believe me or not, everybody will find out. Um, what else? Oh, I read a thing about Russia, right? Our favorite country and one of the favorite countries in the world. I bet you they have a lot of amazing things there. But what does it say? An experimental equipment. There was a scientist over there, a renowned scientist, right, has been asked to leave the country, and he has been stopped from doing his work because he's been developing experimental equipment that causes natural disasters, and they've been happening in Russia and the European, and you know what I mean, over there. So we knew this, right? That would be our what, laser point energy weapons and all this stuff, right? Just another way to destroy stuff. So that's another confirmation that things are getting better. So yeah, um, that's all. I thought those things were interesting. They're just little confirmations I read, right? Everything's happening for a reason. Just like in 2022, the Rothschilds, the guy that just died there, one of his head employees was working here in Canada in the government and the banking system, and he resigned in 2022, and nobody knows why. The reporters wouldn't say anything, right? I think I talked about this yesterday. That's a confirmation as well, and that his position has not been replaced. There's nobody that's taken his place. That's because these people don't exist anymore, right? The Rothschilds, the Rockefellers. That's why they're selling their shit, right? Trillionaires don't need to, they don't sell stuff. They're greedy. They get stuff. They're stuffaholics. So, yeah, they're selling out, their stuff is being liquidated. So, that's all good news. I'm not feeling wonderful. I hope you can't tell. I wasn't going to make a video. And then I thought, well, I gotta keep pushing, you know? Gotta attempt it. I've had a very quiet day today because I've had a headache most of the day. I just sat in my room with my door closed, watching silly things on YouTube. Not really expanding my consciousness. Well, it's hard to because I see codes in everything that I watch, right? If it's movies, whatever it is, I see the codes because I'm awake. But this is how it is. I can't find the humor in comedians anymore either because they're telling the truth, right? And everybody laughs at it. And I just feel like, oh man, right? I just sit there stone face going, somebody make me laugh. Just make me laugh, right? Tell a joke. But yeah, it's been a while. My kids can make me laugh every once in a while though. But that's part of my personality too, I think. I take life seriously. I do. I wonder how you're all feeling. Are you having a better day than I am? Or is your head ringing? Your ears? Is it humming? Right? Are you having a. Are you lightheaded? Got a funny taste in your mouth? Anything like that? If you do, I hope you feel better real soon. This too shall pass. It will. I just gotta tough it out. Tomorrow will be a different day. It's another moon phase. So the energy will change, right? It will. I also read that Hunter Biden there spent 6 hours in a closed door. Uh, what do they do in the States when they do that? Testify, whatever, in front of Congress or whatever, right? About his dad, the big guy. Because he admitted that he was the big guy in the text that they got, right? You know, Republicans or whoever got, right? But he wouldn't admit that he got any money or anything like that. This is what it says, but 6 hours just to get that out of him. It's not what it was at all. I bet you he's, spilling more information. But these people are already gone. It's just part of the show, right? It's part of the script. So, yeah. I think that's all for now. Like I said, I wasn't going to make a video. And I probably already talked enough. I'll think of better things to talk about. I don't think it'll ever be a what do you call it? A trend on YouTube because I'm different. I'm unique, right? And I'm not gonna people please like the rest of the YouTubers are. Drink the Coke, eat that fat hamburger, go on vacation. What, you haven't been? To this country, that country is just all too fake for me, right? So I keep this video as my personal diary for my grandchildren if it stays alive that long, because I know the internet's going to be swapped, right? This one's going down, or we're getting a new one when everything changes. So it doesn't matter what they threaten. It doesn't matter about the GPT or nothing, right? Because it's already going down. It's all going to be different. And it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be good. And it'll have good vibrations. And we'll feel so much better using it and stuff like that. Okay? It'll be a better way of getting money to the financial system, everything. It'll all have a really good vibration to it. Things are going to change for the better. So just hold on. It's coming. It is. Everything goes down this year, remember, 2024. And then major change will happen in 2025. You'll start seeing it, I imagine. Because it's got to be all over by 2026. And it does. All right. I don't think I have anything else to say. Love your critters and your creatures, your felines and your canines, your children, your spouse, and most of all, yourself. Drink plenty of water. Do your best to get lots of rest. Because spring's coming, and that'll be time for planting seeds. Right? Right. All right. I love you all to consciousness. Enjoy this night or day. Okay? Okay. Bye.